This LinkedIn lesson is something that I get asked often, and whilst it's really easy to do, it's a little bit confusing for some people. So I thought, let's put together a LinkedIn lesson. So, what we want to cover off on today is all about sharing a company post, why you should do it, and how you go about it. So I just pulled up on the screen what I can see at the moment if I scroll through my LinkedIn feed. And you can see that Roger here has actually shared a company post that Planet Innovation has put out. Now, the benefit of Roger sharing this is that not only does it mean that it reaches ideally and hopefully as many of the 4,000 followers that Planet Innovation have, that post will also get seen by Roger's following as well, which might be slightly different. The thing I really like about sharing a company post is that it means that if you're not a follower of the company page, it allows the user to actually click on that follow button right there. So it's a really good way, whilst people generally want to connect with other people, and it's actually quite challenging to grow your LinkedIn company profile, sharing posts from some of the key stakeholders within the organisation is a really clever way to do that. So Roger's taken the easy option, hi Roger, of just sharing the post directly without putting any other comments or interaction into it. But also today I've just been scrolling through and found a post that Emily, who works for the Port of Newcastle, also shared the company page as well. Now, what I like about the post that Emily shared is not only does it allow you to see the original post that the company page put up, but it also allowed her to tailor that message in her own way, in a way that was relevant to the role that she played in that particular project. Just adds a little bit of her own view into it, and certainly positions her as being well integrated within the company, and demonstrates her area of expertise. So if you are following your company page and you're not an administrator on the company page, there's some really simple ways that you can go about sharing that post. And yeah, I guess if just to say I'm scrolling through the feed right now, and I'm an employee of the Hunter Research Foundation, it would just be a matter of clicking on this share button here. And that allows you to put in your own content, put in your own spin on that particular post or your involvement in that project as it may be. Remember, you can also add in hashtags and maybe perhaps even use the @ symbol to tag in any colleagues that you might have worked with on that particular project. So that is a really great way to share a company post if you're not an administrator on the company page. The other thing that you can do is, if you can't find that the company post comes up immediately in your scrolling sort of feed, another way that you can go about it is just to search for your own company page, say the Measured Marketer, and then you'll be able to see the posts that are coming up in that space there, which allows you, if you're not an administrator, to share the post from there. One of the slightly trickier things, which once you've got this little tip that is really easy to overcome, is if you do happen to be an administrator on the company page, when you look at those company posts, you don't have that ability to share the post because it's assuming you're posting on behalf of the company. So the little tip that I follow is just to click on that button on the top right hand corner here, that view as a member. And then that will allow me to view the post and the page as Jackie Daly, and then I have that ability to share the post from here. So yeah, sharing company posts. I guess one of the real benefits of doing that is that whilst we do want to demonstrate and promote what's going on in the companies that we work in, I always say that people want to interact with other people. So, the statistics are really not surprising to know that if I'm to personally post something on my LinkedIn account versus putting it on the company page, that I do get a lot more interaction and likes and comments than what comes through from the company page itself. So yeah, liking, sharing, and commenting on your company posts is something that I really would like you to have a go at this week. Enjoy. Just going to stop sharing. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep practicing on LinkedIn.